Hi guys, it's Thursday, September 3rd, and you can see I'm in a different spot right now because I'm going to go over some of the AR project choices that you guys will have for this 9 weeks, but I will talk about that in just a few minutes. So for today, the first thing I do want you to do is to read over the AR project for this 9 weeks. The AR project is basically a book report project that we will have every 9 weeks. The first thing that you need to do is pick a book that you want to read. The 5th grade, you have to pick a Newbery Honor or Newbery Award-winning book. Then you need to take the AR test on the book. You need to get a 70% or higher to be able to use the book for the project. If you can't get a 70%, it means you don't know the book well enough to use for the project. So then you need to choose a different book, okay? Once you've done that and you've taken the test, then you need to pick a project for the book. You're going to choose one project, but you have 5 different choices, okay? The choices are poster, shadow box, live character, video, and brochure. And you're going to pick one of those projects that you would like to do, okay? For 6th grade, everything is the same except your novel will be realistic fiction. You are not picking a Newbery Honor book. It might be a Newbery Honor book also, but it is a realistic fiction novel, okay? So you are picking a novel, doing the same thing, 70%, picking one of the projects, and it's all going to be due by October 5th. When we get closer to when the projects are due, we will talk about how we're going to present them. My option, or my choice right now is for us to use Flipgrid. If we continue to have issues with Flipgrid not working, we'll try and pick something different, okay? So let me talk about some of the choices of the projects so you can see some examples, okay? So the first one is a poster, and these are actual student samples from past classes. So here's a poster that somebody made, and if you look in the paper that I gave you, it tells you every single thing you need to have on your poster. Okay? This is not just a random poster that you're making. You have to have very specific things on your poster. And the paper that I put on Canvas tells you exactly what you need to have on your poster. The next option is a shadow box, which is another name for a diorama. And this is another one that a student made. You can see it is made inside of a shoebox. Yours doesn't have to be a shoebox, it can just be a small box. This is a scene from the novel made inside of the box. You can see how detailed this is. This project got 100%. This was excellent. And again, there's certain things you need for this project. You're going to have to read and see what you need. Detailed summary on the back, that's one thing that you need. The next option is a live character, which I don't have a sample of because that's something that I can't really demonstrate. You guys are going to have to dress up as one of the characters from your novel and pretend to be that character. You're going to have to give a speech dressed up as that character. You're also going to have 3 props that are from your novel that you're going to have to show us during your speech that represent different things from your novel, and you're going to need to tell us what they represent. Your speech is going to have to be about 2 minutes long, and you're going to have to act like the person in your novel. The next one is a video. Again, not one that I can really show you a sample of, but you'll have to read in the paper that I put on Canvas and see exactly what is required in the video. Now, this one you could film directly into Flipgrid if we used Flipgrid, because I can set the time for up to 10 minutes. Or you could put it on a flash drive that your parent could bring to school, or a CD. If you put it on your iPad, it would be really hard to send a long video through an email. So Flipgrid would be the best method for you to get a video to me, okay? Again, there's certain things that have to be in your video. It's not just a random video that you're making. You have to have an interview in your video. You have to have scenes from the novel in your video, a lot of different things, okay? So make sure you're looking to see what you need. And the last one is a brochure. Now this is a sample. This is kind of a large one. You might want to have one that's more like a printer paper size, but a brochure opens up 3 ways like that, and you have all the information that it asks for on the inside of the brochure, okay? Again, it tells you in the stuff that I gave you on Canvas exactly what you need to have in your brochure. Now, I want you to understand that I'm not trying to trick you in any way. The paper that I give you in Canvas is exactly the paper I use to grade you. So if you do everything that it says on that paper, you will get 100% on this project. It is very, very easy to do your very best. So I want you to read through that and start thinking about what novel you might want to read and what project you might want to do. I'd also like you to start thinking about an AR goal that you might want to set for yourself. The minimum is 25 points for this 9 weeks for 5th graders, and it is going to be 30 points for the 6th graders. You guys have a Wordly Wise assignment that you're going to be grading, lesson 1. I put all of the answers into Canvas, so you're going to be going through all the answers, reading all my notes and tips on what you should be doing to make sure you have the very, very best Wordly Wise assignments that you can. I highlighted and gave you lots of advice on the best way that you can make your Wordly Wise look. And I also have a little reflection that you're going to do after you grade your Wordly Wise, because I want you to think about what you could improve and what you already did really, really well, okay? And then you're gonna have a close reading assignment. This term, close reading, should not be new to you. This is something that every grade, kindergarten through 6th grade, does in Lafayette School Corporation. If this is a new term to you, that's okay. Maybe it was something your previous teacher chose not to do, but we are going to do it in our class. Now for the first assignment, I'm just going to see what you know how to do, okay? So anything related to close reading that you have ever heard or done before, I want you to try to do with this article, okay? So you're going to read the article, and then you're going to answer the question at the end, okay? And if you've never heard of close reading and you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. Just read the article and answer the question, okay? Don't do anything. Don't put anything on the article, okay? That's totally fine, all right? So your tasks for today are to go over the AR assignment, read everything, read the choices, and start thinking about what novel you want to read and what AR goal you want to set for yourself. Grade your Wordly Wise and fill out the reflection, submit it back to Canvas, and then do the close reading assignment and also submit that back to Canvas. I hope you guys have a great day.